Tackes.
And we will see each other at Vippa from 8 o'clock. From 7 o'clock. Only 1,000 is coming.
Oh, this is amazing. It's such energy. I'm exhausted, but anyway. Just thank you so much also to the last of those speakers there. These are the stars of our profession, and when we hear such inspiring and such varied speakers, we know our profession is in good hands. But now, seriously, at this crucial IFLA World Council meeting and Congress, we have declared a climate and biodiversity emergency on behalf of the profession of landscape architects worldwide. Most importantly, we have reasserted the values on which our profession was originally founded. As we have seen through the presentations at this Congress, landscape architects have all the skills, the belief, and the passion to not only make a difference, but to be the leaders of land management and city making. This is the decade of landscape architecture. It is now up to all of you here to take up this call to arms. Please return to your practices, to your universities, and to your countries, and become activists. The world depends on you. So how do we support these intentions? This Congress has shown us how. Use the networks that you've established by being here to think globally. You are not alone. You don't act alone. Then act locally. So how can the International Federation of Landscape Architects help? IFLA can do nothing more important than to connect people and ideas. We will liaise on your behalf with the UN, with UNESCO, with ICOMOS, with UN Habitat, with the WFO, and many others at a global level. We will be advocates on your behalf. We will also outline policies at a global scale. We will advocate for climate change, for food security and well-being, for health and food safety, for community participation in design, and thank you, Henri, for outlining those too. Our IFLA working group on climate change, led by our 2019 presidential medalist, Colleen Mercer-Clark from Canada, has prepared a detailed action plan on climate mitigation and adaptation. Our profession is changing very rapidly. New priorities and opportunities are emerging. We do not want to restrict or channel practice to only what we currently do. Landscape architect is recognised as a profession by the International Labour Organization. This is very important. We don't need to argue our existence. It's accepted. Over the next 12 months, IFLA is rewriting the definition of landscape architecture for the ILO. This is a wonderful opportunity to embed the contemporary values of landscape architecture into an expanded definition of our profession. Finally, thanks to the NLA President for his leadership and energy in realising this Congress. To his team, to Anita, to Mara, to Ingvar, and many others. To the Landscape Institute for partnering in the Congress sessions. And most importantly, thanks to you all for attending. Take your new knowledge, your networks, and your passion to make our globe a better place. You as landscape architects can and must make a difference. My final task at this Congress is to introduce Atiah from the Association of Landscape Architects in Malaysia. She will introduce IFLA's 2020 Congress in Penang. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you, everyone. And it's very exciting to be here. And I'm standing here in front of you to invite you to come to Malaysia next year, 2020. Because the year 2020 is a visit year and experience Penang year. Ladies and gentlemen, the 57th IFLA World Congress and World Landscape Architects Summit will be staged in a UNESCO World Heritage City of Georgetown, Penang. So, let's go in depth of what to expect for next year IFLA 2020 World Congress. And for all you know is that this video was shot in Georgetown, Penang, where the Congress location will be, by our talented young landscape architects, brought especially for every one of you in this hall. Enjoy.
I'm a person who will always prioritize my work. Looking outside from the same window each day, I always wonder how I can change this world to be better. A better world for the future generations.
I'm a landscape architect with a strong interest in conservation works.
Working as a landscape architect in Kuala Lumpur City Hall is always challenging for me to combat the issues of climate change, pollution, and the growth of urban population.
Whenever I feel like to escape, Penang always comes first in my mind. The tremendous experience I felt here is something I never felt in other places before. A place where you can find life, arts, culture, heritage, nature, and adventure.
Penang is my home. To know that Georgetown will play host to IFLA 2020 is like a dream come true. Yet of all things unique about Georgetown and Penang, I often ask myself, can future cities be planned to be diverse and not homogeneous culturally? And what can we do to ensure the resilience of our culture and heritage in the face of progress, urbanization, and gentrification?
Climate change encompasses not only rising average temperatures, extreme weather, resulting to severe natural disasters, affecting the loss of biodiversity and extinction of wildlife. What can we do to mitigate this issue and to address the human impact of climate change to the environment and our life?
Facing the reality today, our finite landscape and natural resources are disappearing rapidly due to urbanization. How is planning and designing of landscape spaces can be explored and sustain these finite resources for better future living and environment?
As the technology has changed many aspects of our life, how do we imagine and reinventing our landscape spaces over time to complement this transient living environment of our life today and the future? Looking at the global environmental issues, the theme Future Tense is timely for IFLA 2020 to play a leading role in seeking for the best solutions. than 1,000 delegates from more than 50 countries.
Start your journey now with us.
We are seeking solutions.
For us, for our generation, and for a better future.
We
IFLA ready.
So,
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Penang from 13 to August 2020. And our website will be equipped with information for paper presentations and many other events in October. So, therefore, plan your visit to Penang, Malaysia from today and see you in 2020. Thank you.